What's up, guys? Moostang over here today. Here to give you all a little bit of update on what's been going on with the cars the last few months. I know we haven't made any content here. We got a lot to update everybody on. And hopefully we're going to be a little bit more consistent here with some video content for everybody. To keep everybody updated on what's going on with the cars. Lots been changing. Kind of just give a quick little overview of what we're working on and what we're trying to get going here. What are we working on here, Brandon?
Right now I'm wiring up the temp sensor for the 400.
Temp sensor, all right.
Trying to finish up some of this wiring board that we just put in this last weekend.
So we had our good buddy come down last weekend and do a whole lot of wiring on this car. I'll get over here and show you guys what we've been working on. But since the last video, a lot has changed. Last video, this car was a built 10R80. Since then, we have gone to a TH400, a lot of wiring. Gone with a precision air shifter here. Kenny and Brandon were working on that last weekend, getting everything wired up for that. Also, too, since the last video we made, got a drag pack on this girl, S77 front runners. And some 17s, bead locks in the rear. Actually, just some brand new tires too. Went to a 315/50 R17, and maybe Brandon can explain a little bit more about that later. Along with the TH400 swap that we've done since the last video, we've also gone to a 6871 twin hellhorse kit. You can see right here, we got everything pulled off right now because the trans is out. We had to pull the whole entire kit off to get the trans out, including the passenger header, because it would not clear the bell housing. So in our next video, we'll show that, everything going back together, how all that goes in and how all that looks when it's all tied back up. And then also up front, really, there's not a whole lot to see anymore. The blow-by racing single kit up top, obviously all that's gone. Really, the only thing we got up here now is a big charge pipe. And then a lot of wiring going on over here. Trying to clean everything up as best we can. Car is still in a pretty torn apart state. And then how thick is this intercooler again?
What was that?
How thick is this intercooler? And we got a 4.5 inch massive intercooler up front. You gonna keep this bumper cut out like this forever?
Probably not forever.
We don't know what we're gonna do with it. I'm trying to convince him to go to a GT500 front bumper, but kind of on the back burner right now. Give you all a little idea what's been going on in here.
We have basically the brains behind the car, I would say.
Whole lot going on right here, eh?
Yeah.
So it looks like we got watt box, two-step, trans brake.
Trans brake, the bump, Cortex EBC, talking to front wheel speed sensor and a CAN bus interface underneath the driver's side dash. And then basically everything talking to each other. And then we also have the air shifter set up here too, where we talk to the Mac valve, which sits underneath the precision. And that way this car auto shifts when the Cortex tells it to.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
So it's just a need to clean this up quite a bit. And so we created a board last weekend and all the relays necessary. We also have some wiring here to tell the car when it's in reverse for the 400, because we got rid of a lot of that logic that the 10R80 handled for us. So we had to repin the ECU harness up front as well. So we got that going on down here.
Yeah.
So lots of fun stuff in this passenger wheel well.
Yeah, a lot of wiring going on.
Yeah,
for sure.
Lots of wiring. So
looks pretty clean. Looks pretty neat. Hopefully all look good when we get it all wrapped up.
yeah, should be wrapped up here within the hour actually.
Just putting on the last final touches here.
Yep.
Trans is right now getting fully built. What's going on with the trans right now?
Right now we're getting a billet pump put in it. Because we bought the trans most of the way built.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It was at least able to hold 1200 wheel, but we blew the trans our first couple times out. Yep. We went out 2 times with this car and ate the thrust washer. Started eating the rear of the case. Wasn't good.
Yep, dropped the pan and saw some metal in the bottom of the pan, and the oil was pretty much toast. So
yep.
Pulled the trans back out. Trans is right now getting a billet pump and a new roller bearing now, right? Not a thrust washer.
Yeah, it's all getting rollerized.
Rollerized, yep. So
yep.
Once we get it back, it should be ready to rock and roll.
Should be back sometime this week. So
finish up the last bit of tuning on it, and should be ready to rock.
Yes. And we're still with Lund.
Still with Lund.
Still with Lund.
Lund got us pretty much 3/4 of the way tuned here.
Yeah.
We got what, a 15 PSI pull?
Yeah, 15, and then we'll turn it up some more from there.
10 PSI right now is pretty much dialed in. Lund wants to see 15 PSI pull, a little more boost, make sure everything looks good in the AFRs, fueling looks good, and then sky's the limit from there, right?
Yeah, pretty much, till the stock motor goes.
Till the stock motor goes. Got a little fire extinguisher there, and onboard air set up in the back. As you can see, the car is still all torn apart.
Yeah.
Also, too, guys, we'll make a video here in the next, I don't know, what, 3 weeks, hopefully.
Yeah.
Brandon just bought a new house, so we're going to be in the process of moving him into a new house. It's going to have a lot nicer garage, bigger garage, more space. That'll be nice. Once we get everything set up, we'll start making some more content with that. And next big step is the cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having our buddy Joey.
So we got a good buddy here, fabricator, welder, extraordinaire. He'll be in our next video too. Oh, Joey will love being on video. we'll love videoing. He's gonna help us weld this cage in. It's an 8-point cage.
10.
Oh, excuse me, 10-point cage. Fat House fabrication. We're gonna get that welded up in here. Gonna remove all the interior and get a little safety in this car. Since what's the plan for this car this spring, Brandon?
Oh, that's a good question.
We don't really know.
We don't. My main plan is to 60 foot better than a 1.3, but we'll see. That's going to take some work.
Yeah, so the plan is at least get a good 60 foot down. Probably keep it on relatively low boost. What, maybe 10, 15 pounds?
10 pounds.
10
while
pounds.
we try to 60 foot it. But
Yeah.
we might need more than that.
Get a consistent, 1.1, 1.2. I think that's kind of the big goal for us right now. And once we
Be a rough one.
Once we get this car moving out good, then I think we'll just start adding a little bit more boost in. This car should run relatively easy. We hope, what, high 8s, mid 8s,
Yeah.
spring, summer.
I think that's the hope this year.
Yeah.
It should do it.
But as everybody knows, the pursuit for better times never ends.
Done.
A lot of people probably, too, are wondering where we've been the last, how long has it been? Probably 6-8 months since we posted anything?
Because when I took the wrap off, probably 6-8 months, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little while. Honestly, the last 6 months, Brandon has had a lot of issues with his car, trans issues. So that was mostly the reason why we went to a TH400. 10R80 was, lightly put, was kind of a joke. Had that trans out of it, 4 times in the last 8 months?
Yeah, 4 times. Valve body issues mainly.
Valve body issues with the 10R80. Get it back, slap it in, go out, do a few pulls, and then discover that it was making metal again and repeat the process all over.
Yeah.
Generally, it took, 3, 4, 5 weeks in between each pull of the trans to get it back, get it slapped back in. So that was a lot of our issues, at least with Brandon. And then I guess this last summer. The Cobra actually ran really well. We were just kind of lazy sacks, you know what, didn't really make a lot of content, and we're trying to get back into it and show everybody kind of what's been going on and try to be a little more consistent with what we're doing anyway. Hopefully we'll both have running cars here in the next 2-3 months. Cobra right now is getting a lot of work done to it right now. I'm doing a lot to it. Basically the car is a roller right now. I'll make a video here in the next few weeks, maybe a month here, and give everybody an update on what's been going on with the Cobra as well. Brandon is a lot closer to having this car running than I am with mine. But like I said, we'll do a video on what's going on with the Cobra for the Cobra lovers out there. Hopefully, we'll kind of have a good channel here with a little mixture of everything, S550 love and a little bit of Cobra love for both sides. Hopefully everybody enjoys it, gets a little bit of interest from what they like.